In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Dylan Harper and what he does on the court and some of the moves that he uses because they are absolutely amazing and can help you score the ball much easier and better and faster in your next game. So let's get down and let's check out Dylan Harper and his signature basketball moves. Really quickly, if you want to be able to shoot the ball from further away, make sure to go check out the shooting workout that is down in the description below. Okay, so right here off of this screen, he receives that inbound pass. When he receives that pass, he attacks baseline. Watch what he does next because this is actually a very important move to be able to do. I'm going to put it into slow motion. When he attacks, it's one dribble, and then he goes on to 2 feet at the exact same time. He plants both feet. Now, there's a few different ways of being able to do this. So some players will go 2 feet side by side like this, and when that happens, this gives you a couple different options when it comes to pivoting. However, what Dylan Harper does here is he goes foot here and foot there, kind of like in front of each other, the left foot being in front of the right. What this does is it uses his back to seal out this defender here so that he has the lane to the basket. And this is actually a very important thing to be able to have because now if we can continue to play through, he's going to be going off of 2 feet, which means that he's able to move his body in different ways using his core to be able to get around multiple defenders, as we can see right here. He actually has a defender here, he has a defender here, and he has another defender right here. So he's able to contort and move that ball away so that he doesn't get himself blocked and makes that layup. By going off of 2 feet in different ways, for example, going right, left on this clip, he was able to score. Now, this is a very Shai Gilgeous-Alexander style move that we see right here. He attacks on this left side, and then he does this quick kind of glide out towards that left side. What he is trying to aim for is to see where this defender is going and how far he is going to be gliding with himself, with Dylan Harper. Now, at this point, they are still in line with the basket, so Dylan Harper needs to find another way of trying to beat his man. So now he crosses back over and he's attacking the top foot. See, when you're a really good player, at this point, it's not about the dribble combos that you've practiced. Do this here, do that there. It's going to be random every single time. You got to plan this out. At this point, he's thinking, okay, well, I'm going to attack this right side. If he doesn't catch up, he's probably thinking attack straight on. Depending on what happens here with these guys, he could kick the ball out. Or if this guy tries to cut him off and gets in front, he can then cross or spin off towards the other direction, which would be preferable because technically this guy can't help being one pass away. He would need to cover this guy would be in help, this guy needs to drop, and by understanding how the defense is going to move or should move, you can really attack a defense in a very smart way. So Dylan Harper attacks this right side, he's cut off by 2 players, they've walled up on him, so now he has to spin off. When he spins off, there's a couple of different options that present themselves. Now, once he's spun off, he's seen this guy, but he was able to get past him. If he wasn't able to get past them, this would have been an open kick for an open 3 or drive to baseline, depending on what was going on. However, he was able to get by both players and has an open lane right to that basket, which means that he better finish with that left hand, and he does. So by merely understanding what the defense is trying to do to you and studying defenses if you can, you're going to be able to beat these guys much easier. Now, he comes off of this screen right here and they get the switch. This is exactly the defender that they wanted because anytime you set a screen, so if we rewind back here, watch this guy. Obviously, they want this guy to switch. This wasn't obvious because Dylan Harper came off that screen with no real physicality or aggressiveness. He just got that switch and now he's happy. Coming off of that switch, now he has to break down his man. He's breaking him down with multiple different dribbles, very Shai-like, very SGA-like. He does a quick reverse fake spin out towards that side, turns back around, does that shot fake, pivots back with that reverse, and then he's able to finish with that layup. By understanding pivots and how they work, pivoting is so very, very important. And getting these fakes, landing on 2 feet as he does right here, and then pivoting, shot fake, understanding how shot fakes and pivots work, being able to get past your man with footwork is a very, very important skill. I also have to say, even though this is an actual moves breakdown, I have to say that his IQ is so high because he gets the switch that he wants. He's attacking downhill. There was a miscommunication on defense because both of these defenders are chasing one guy. There's a guy wide open cutting baseline, and he was able to see him for the score. If you can't pass, like, yes, he made that. If you can't pass, none of these moves are going to work. There is not enough moves in the dictionary to be able to get past defenders without being able to pass the ball yourself. This is a really well-known drill or move. We've seen this with Steph Curry, so Steph uses this, but also Shea as well. I think he gets a lot of stuff from Shea, but both of them use this. So he comes off of that high screen. This guy just needs to get under. This is way too high. There's no way that Dylan Harper or Shea or anyone is pulling up from logo range with about 5 minutes left in the second with a 2-point deficit. That ain't happening. They're going to try and work for a better shot. So this defender should have went under. This should have just been a little bit of a freeze right here and then just recover back. But Dylan Harper gets that switch as he should, and then watch what he does, that quick skip right there. That skip gets defenders onto their heels because they don't know if you're going to drive the ball or if you're going to pull up for a three. They just don't know. And if they're guarding you super tight, you blow by them. If they're giving you space, you pull for the three. It's a very simple strategy to be able to run as a player. And that's exactly what happens right here. We'll put it into fast speed, and he does the skip right here, and then he pull. That pull for the three is very important because watch the rhythm. Watch how he's able to get into it. That skip, boom, straight into that, gather straight into that shot, all one motion. It's perfect. These skips also confuse defenses. That skip right there is able to gather a lot of defenders, and he's able to pass to a teammate for a layup. Also, let's not forget this. This is something that there are moves that you can do off ball. For example, here, he fakes going up, but he's moving up. He's lifting slowly. The change of speed off ball, the ability to cut off ball. So let's go back and put this into full speed. He walks up, and then he sprints back door. As soon as his defender relaxed, he cuts back door, and that allows himself to get that dunk right there. I hope that these moves help you become a better basketball player. If they do, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in my next video.